A blind deaf dog wanders lost, confused, harmless, and trusting. A neighbor offers food, water, and hope. But when police arrive, compassion disappears. No barking, no biting, just fear, and then a shot. What follows is a heartbreaking confrontation between a grieving owner and the officer who pulled the trigger. This isn't just a tragedy. It's a lesson in how authority can misjudge, misfire, and walk away. And the question remains, was there ever a need to shoot?
Oh man. Happened here?
Alarm on.
What's up? You don't hurt a dog?
What's up?
Calm down.
My name is Nicholas Hunter. I live.
Okay.
I'm here talking to the officer that shot my dog, who is the person that found my dog and called joint communication. And I have spoke with her, and she has stated that the dog, she fed him, gave him water, and he was not a threat. And she was just waiting, which nobody ever contacted her after she called joint communication, at which time she went outside.
I can respond to that. I'll tell you why we didn't call her.
Was my dog a threat to you or anyone else? Sir?
No, I'm gonna show you something.
What is your name?
I'm gonna show you something.
And your number, sir?
My guy, I'm gonna show you something. Come here.
May I have your
I'm answering your questions. Come here.
Officer Woodson?
Come here.
May I have your badge number?
I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you why we didn't call her.
That dog was, this is to be known on record, my dog is completely blind and completely deaf.
My guy, look at this.
A 13-pound
What
Shih Tzu.
does that say right there? Does it say no contact? She said don't call her. Now, if you want to talk, I'll talk to you happily.
That's not how you handle a situation. If a dog is a threat to a person and harms a person or shows immediate threat, that's when you use force. There is many other
Do you want
tactics
to talk,
be
or you
able
want to tell me
use.
how to do the job?
Yeah,
I'm more
you
than happy to
already
talk
did
to
the
you.
job.
I'm more than happy to talk to you.
There's no talking. You already took care of it. You handled it very poorly. Also, I like to be on the record that you told me whatever on the phone when I called
When I
about
say
the
whatever?
situation. Hopefully your calls are recorded when I called in.
Do you want me to respond to anything, or you just want to sit here and lecture me? I respond to a situation. All I have is information in hand, correct? All I have is information in hand. I see a dog that is walking around blindly. I don't know the dog's blind.
You didn't try to
But
whistle?
can I respond? Yes, I tried. I have a whole team in contact me trying to contact him. I had a little leash out too trying to catch the dog. How am I supposed to know the dog is simply, that's his medical condition? Do I know your dog?
A dog, unless
Do
they
I
show
know your
threat
dog?
to you are a person.
You know,
do
that is not how this
shoot 'em.
works.
It's not.
That is not how this works.
We shall find out, sir.
You sure can.
I'm gonna do my study.
But are you trying to have a conversation, or you just want to
I
keep
guess
on
there's no
responding?
conversation. I guess if you're one,
I'm trying to speak to
a
you.
citation.
Am I
guess
not trying to
that's what
speak
I'm
to
gonna
you?
get.
Do I have my citation book out? Is there a pen in my hand? Am I not trying to respond to you? I'm not trying to ease the situation over. It's a situation. I don't enjoy shooting dogs. My God, all I had was a dog with a condition I don't know anything about it. I am sorry this happened. I'm not happy I had to shoot a dog. I got dogs myself.
You didn't try other means.
am I supposed to know the dog's condition?
Do you wear a camera?
I got a camera on, it's recorded. But I'm asking you, how am I supposed to know the dog's condition?
There's other ways, there's tactics to find out if the dog responds, if he's aggressive.
I understand how to make a dog respond.
Lethal is last resort. You can use a taser, you can use a lasso. There's many other.
Where's the taser? I had a lasso.
Many other ways.
I had a lasso. I was using a lasso.
And did you feel harmed when you were trying to catch him?
Did I ever say I felt harmed? Did I feel threatened?
Exactly.
But you're not listening. You're not listening. You're trying to argue, but I'm just simply trying to talk to you.
Did he harm anybody when
I responded to a situation. Do you want to speak, or do you just want to sit here and try to lecture me? I'm not trying to lecture you. I'm not saying you was a bad dog owner. I'm saying I have information I have on hand. That's all I'm saying. And I'm sorry it happened to you. I'm sorry I had to do it. That's all I'm saying here. I'm not saying you're a bad owner. You don't see me writing a citation for a dog at large, do you? I'm not. It's a situation, buddy. I'm with you.
Show of authority.
What authority? I went and responded to a dog I thought had a medical issue.
I live by rules and regulations.
Dude, how was I supposed to know the dog to get hit by a car?
I lived by rules of engagement for 12 years.
How did I know the dog to get hit by a car?
Proper way.
Huh? How did I know the dog to get hit by a car?
To get hit by a car?
How did I not know that? How did I not know somebody didn't just throw the dog out? How was I supposed to know any of that?
Because you're supposed to, if you are a dog,
It's
to
your
get
dog.
the dog, then you're supposed to catch him, man. You're not supposed to shoot him.
You did not hear me say I attempted that. That was my first step.
You take them to the pound.
We don't have a humane society here.
So what is your procedure?
What is my procedure? We have a pound up there. And what if I put the dog in there and it was a medical emergency and the dog was bleeding internally? Then it's just sitting there suffering. And then y'all be on me about a dog suffering.
So
how was I supposed to do? What else am I supposed to do? We don't have a freaking animal
like
control
everybody else. It was on there for an hour before you responded and shot it. You're supposed to put it online,
wasn't on there for an hour.
put the dog in back. I have everything on my phone.
Okay.
But when the lady posted it to let me know it was lost and everything.
So it was online for an hour. So I didn't know about it. That's what you're saying.
It's all on Facebook.
Okay.
It's all on search.
That's fine.
And the lady has stated that there was no cause for that. There was no reason for it.
She stated afterwards.
She stated afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah, she stated afterwards.
I understand that.
And you could put them in bag, and you can put them
Okay, if I
online.
can catch
And
him,
if you can't find them,
If I can catch him, I can find. I can put him
squealing
back.
dog insinuates pain. He was not squealing.
Okay. You think all dogs squeal when they're in pain?
Most dogs squeal when they're in
See,
pain.
not all, but most. Okay.
Most squeal when they're in pain.
Yeah. I'm not denying that. Yes, everything squeals when they're in pain. How was I supposed to know the dog? I didn't know the condition of the dog. That's what you're living on the world of. I get it. Your dog died. I'm not judging you on that. I'm sitting here apologizing. I had to do that.
I can handle it if a dog died, if a dog was put down for the proper reason.
Okay.
It's the reason that you went about
you're
your
living
authority.
in a world that
Just
you know
the
all
first
the
thing
conditions.
to pull out a weapon.
But you know all the conditions of the dog. That's what I don't have.
He was not aggressive to
Okay.
a person, and he was not a harm to anybody.
Okay, why was your dog not put in the house then, buddy?
He was in a kennel. He escaped from it. I just went to Colombia.
Okay, and where did I find the dog?
How do I know? You did not make any attempt to do anything properly besides lethal
What
force.
did I do properly?
Lethal force.
So you weren't there.
What you went to.
You weren't there, but you know I did everything wrong.
So did the dog seen it? Or
Show me a taser. Do I got a taser? You don't have a
your
taser.
hands are probably fine. You whistled to it, didn't respond. You go up to it.
Have you ever really worked with an injured dog?
Have you had dog training?
Have you ever worked with an injured dog?
Yes. We get dog training military and at my work.
I'm military too, high speed.
And so,
I get it.
and so therefore, you should know a dog that's showing aggression.
I know what an aggressive dog is.
All that, and that dog does not show any of those sorts. He shows confusion with his head sideways, walking side to side.
And as military, you know you read the signs you have on hand. Without all the material, can you read a simple, peaceful dog? No, you cannot. How was I supposed to know the dog was blind and just confused? How was I supposed to know any of that?
By attempting to get close to him.
I did attempt.
Using an object, which is always taught to use an object.
I
That
literally
way, if
just
the
showed
dog
you
comes
I
at you, you said
attempted.
you've taken training. The first thing they teach you is to, when a dog
No,
comes
you
at
said I've
you,
taken
to
training.
put an object in front of them, and they will bite on any object you put in front of them. That's the training that they put out. So you take an object and you touch him and you see how he responds.
All right.
No attack, no threat, no second chance. A blind, deaf dog is gone, shot by those sworn to serve and protect. The officer says he followed protocol. The owner says he lost family. But between those words lies a truth this system won't admit, that not every tragedy is an accident. Because when lethal force is the first response, justice becomes the last. So tell me, was this protection or execution?